Hello everyone. Today we're going to be working on writing some sentences. These are going to be sentences that are pretty easy to write, but we're going to work through them together, letter by letter and word by word. If I'm ever moving too fast while writing, pause the video, take the time that you need to catch up, and then you can hit play again and we'll start back. We're going to write a couple of sentences today about things that are true about ourselves. We're going to be using some words that we already know, like I and am. And then I'm also going to be having us write some words that might be words that you've not written before that are a little bit more difficult, but I'll help you with those. Again, if I'm moving too fast at any point, just pause the video. We want to be sure that we're writing in a straight line, and we want to be sure that at the beginning of our sentence there is a capital or uppercase letter, and at the end of our sentence that we put a period. So that's three things I want you to remember. Write in a straight line, use a capital letter at the beginning of your sentence, and use a period at the end of your sentence. While we're writing, we're going to be sure that we've done these three things carefully, and I want you to check on the paper in front of you that you're doing the same. The only thing that you need at home to write with me is make sure you have a piece of paper like I do, and make sure that you have either a marker or a pencil or a pen. Your paper can be white or a different color. Your paper can have lines on it like mine does, or it doesn't have to have any lines at all. I do want you to write in a straight line, so having lines on your paper is going to be helpful. But if you don't have any paper with lines, that's okay too. Just try your best. If while you're writing, you run out of space, you can flip your paper onto the back, or you can pause the video and go get another sheet of paper. Feel free to use as many pieces of paper as you need. Let's get started. The first sentence that we're going to write together is, I am a student, because that's what you are. You are a student. So you're going to write the sentence with me, I am a student. We're going to write 4 different words. And I want you to remember those 3 things I told you. Write in a straight line, use a capital letter at the beginning of your sentence, and use a period at the end of your sentence. So let's write our first sentence. I am a student. First, I'm going to write the letter I. I need to write a capital I. Make sure your I looks like mine, and it is capital, with a line at the top and a line at the bottom. I am a student. Then I need to be sure that my words are spaced an appropriate distance from each other, so I'm going to use my finger as a finger space. If I put my finger down on the paper, that's just the perfect amount of space I need to keep writing. We're going to write the word am now. Am starts with the letter am, a, and ends in the M sound. A, M. I am. Make sure that your paper looks like mine, with a capital I, a finger space, and then the word am. Nice job. Remember, if I'm going too fast, just pause the video. We're writing the sentence, I am a student. So the next word I'm going to write is a. I'm using my finger again for the finger space. I am a. Let's check to be sure I'm doing this right. Are all of my words on a straight line? Check. Is the letter at the beginning of the sentence a capital letter? Check. So the last thing I need is to be sure that I put a period at the end of my sentence. But we're not at the end of the sentence yet. Let's keep going. I am a student. I'm going to make my finger space again, and then I'm going to write the word student. Don't worry if you don't know how to spell it. I'll tell you. Finger space. S T U D D D E N T. Student. I've written the sentence, I am a student. I wrote on a straight line, check. I have a capital letter at the beginning of my sentence, check. There's one more thing that I needed. Oh, a period at the end of the sentence. This is the end of the sentence, so I'm going to write a period. Now I've done all three things. Written on a straight line, a capital letter at the beginning of the sentence, and a period at the end. I am a student. Great job writing. Let's do the next sentence. I'm going to get a different color. The next sentence that we're going to write is, I go to ASFS. I go to ASFS. Just like the sentence that we wrote above, this one starts with the letter I. I'm going to write my capital letter I, this time in red. Write your capital letter I. After that, the next word is go. So I'm going to use my finger space. I go, G-O. I go. I'm writing on a straight line, and I'm using my finger space between my words. The sentence is, I go to, so the next word is to. I'm going to use a finger space again. T-O is the word to. I go to. Let's be sure I've done all the things I need for my sentence. Am I writing on a straight line? Check. Is the first letter capitalized? Check. And then I need to write a period at the end. I go to ASFS. Because ASFS is the name of our school, all of the letters should be capital letters. I'm going to put my finger space and then write ASFS. I go to ASFS. Am I forgetting something? That's right. Thanks for reminding me. I need a period at the end. Great job. You've written 2 sentences. I am a student. I go to ASFS. Let's write another sentence together. You're on a roll. The next sentence we're going to write is I like to read. Just like last time, we're going to start with our capital letter I. I. Then I'll use my finger space and we're going to write the word like. Like. Remember, if you don't know how to spell any of these words, that's fine. Just follow along with me. I use my finger space, like. Ooh. I. L-I-K-E. That's how you spell like. I like. I'm writing on a straight line, check. The first letter of the sentence is capitalized, check. I like to. If I don't remember how to spell to, I can look right up here where I wrote it before. That's a trick that you can use in your own writing when you're at home. I like to, finger space, and I'm going to write the word to. I like to, this sentence was, I like to read. I like to read. The first sound at the beginning of read is R. I'm going to make my finger space and write read. Follow along with me. R. E, A, D. I like to read. What do I need to add at the end of a sentence? You got it, a period. Well done. Now you've written 3 sentences. I'm so impressed. I am a student. I go to ASFS. I like to read. Excellent job. We're going to do another one. We said that we like to read, but what else do you like to do? I know, play. Let's write the next sentence. I like to play. I like to play. So that sentence is going to look really similar to the one we just wrote. I like to read. We're just going to change the last word. We'll start here with our capital letter I again. I. And then we can write all of these words the same. Like and to. Make sure you're using your finger space. I, L, I, K, E. I like, finger space, to. Am I writing in a straight line? Check. Is the I, the letter at the beginning, capital? Check. This one says I like to read. We're going to write I like to play. What sound do you hear at the beginning of play? P, p, p. P, that's right. I'm going to do a finger space and then write play. P, p, L. L is next. And then A, Y. I like to play. And what comes at the very end of the sentence? You got it, a period. Well done. I'm so proud of you. You wrote 4 sentences. Let's read them all together one last time. I am a student. I go to ASFS. I like to read. I like to play. Excellent job. Look at the sentences that you wrote. Are all of the letters at the beginning a capital? Are all of your sentences on a straight line? Do you have a period at the end of each sentence? If you do, great job. If you didn't, that's okay. You can go back to the video at the beginning and try again. I'm so proud of your writing.